Hi everybody and welcome. I'm going to be showing you some time-lapse footage of this drawing that I created for a class of mine that I have online. And during that time, I'm going to be giving you 5 secrets to creating portrait drawings. And I really think the 4th one is one of the most important ones, so stay tuned for that. Okay, here we go. So secret number 1 is that I want you to start simple and stay simple for quite a while. So you'll see this looks really geometric and almost like, cubist or something like that. But I'm really trying to use straight lines to keep everything super simple to begin with. I started with a shape for the face and then I broke that down and then I went on to a simple shape for the hair. But whether you do that or you start with an eye socket shape or you start with the whole shape of the head, so long as it's simple and you're not getting into detail and trying to get those specific outlines and eyelashes and irises and everything from the beginning. That's just a guaranteed way to get things in the wrong spot, invest a lot of time in the wrong thing. So the second secret, which you can see here, is dividing everything into a light half and a shadow half. So I'm smearing everything together, but basically I'm looking at light and shadow and not a bunch else. So I'm not trying to get detail in the hair or really any detail at all. And I'm not going right for halftone at the beginning. Either light is hitting the form or light is not hitting the form. Easy peasy, black and white. After that, what we want to do is we want to make some corrections and start to make the form look round. So here, as I am building up the white, what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to take that flat area from the light side and I'm trying to make it look round. So again, I repeat this all the time before getting into those eyelashes and the iris and everything like that. Make the forehead look round. Make the cheek look round, make the bridge of the nose and that mustache area and everything, make that have form. And as you're building that form, really take a look at your shapes and see if they're looking proportionally correct. So that brings me to that magic 4th thing that I want to bring up, the 4th secret, and that is that everybody gets stuff wrong. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. I've seen a lot of my favorite artists demonstrate their art in person, and there is not a single time that I have seen something just come together perfectly. Everybody puts something down that is incorrect and then they correct it. A lot of times we don't notice that they're correcting it. It just looks like magic, like as this stuff is happening. But if you watch this video, if you watch any of my videos, and if you watch other people's videos, you're going to see the same thing, where a mark is put down and then it is moved and corrected. But the truth is that even putting down that wrong mark is one step closer to the right mark. And I think that that's one of the things that we forget, A lot of times we put down the wrong mark and we're like, damn, I suck. Like I shouldn't even be drawing portraits and that kind of a thing, But that's just the way it is. It's part of the process. You put down a mark, it's your best guess, you evaluate it, and you make it better. And you keep making it better until it gets pretty good and it gets pretty accurate. That's just normal. So stop beating yourself up. If you're like me and you're making the wrong proportions, just keep correcting and moving along. My 5th and final secret to creating realistic drawings is to have some areas with detail and some areas that are quiet. I think often we're trying to make everything have the same level of detail and get just every edge and every little thing that we see in there, but that actually makes things look less realistic. So choose where you're going to have sharp edges, details, and information, and then have some areas that are quiet, where you're not having so much information, you're having some lost edges. If you look at the top area of his hair there, where it kind of blends into the background, that's a really good example. And those are some of the things that make drawings interesting, having that variety of detail in there and having some areas that just don't have that much detail. So if you would like to learn realistic portrait drawing in graphite and charcoal, check out my online course. I have multiple demonstrations, real-time footage, photo references, and exercises that I lead you through step by step that will help you learn how to create drawings like this. If you have enjoyed this demo, please give me a like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.